Hey guys, and welcome to this ASMR bedtime yoga session. So, I'm really tired right now, but even when I'm tired, I can't go to sleep without doing a little bit of stretching. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm not sure how long this session is gonna last, but we're just gonna do some relaxing stretches, and I think I'm gonna add in a little bit of somatic movement in this little session, okay? So thanks for watching, and let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start off in child's pose. Okay, so let's start in. Okay, so hopefully you could see me, but basically you're going to sink in here like this. So today I'm just gonna have my hands forward like this and my knees slightly apart, and I'm then gonna put my forehead on the ground. I mean on the bed. And I'm just gonna kind of massage it. And here, let's take some deep breaths. So breathe in. Okay. And breathe out. Breathe in again. And breathe out. One more time. And breathe out. That felt really good. So we're just gonna stay here for a little bit. Just kind of feeling the pleasure of this position as much as we can. Maybe wiggling your hips from side to side. Maybe turning your head from side to side. Seeing how that feels when you do that. And take some time here to just pay attention to your body. See where you might be clenching or tight. Paying attention to where that is, and then focus on breathing into that part of your body and relaxing. And feel that release that eventually comes with child's pose. I'm going to try to put my arms back a little bit as I do this and see how that feels. Let me just put my arms back. And I'm going to bring my knees together and see how that feels as well. Just really sinking into the bed with each breath that you take. Feel yourself getting deeper and deeper into a more relaxed, heavy kind of state. Okay. Okay, so let's transition into a melting heart. Let's do that. Let's transition into a melting heart. So just scoot your knees a little back, and then we're just gonna reach our arms out and bring our chest towards the bed and feel that stretch wherever it may end up for you. I'm gonna spread my legs a little bit to make this a little bit more stable. And you have the option to move your hips a little bit in this. Play around here. Okay, now let's transition into a little downward dog. So let's do a downward dog. So since we're on the bed, I like to grab the blanket to anchor my hands so that I don't slip and it's not like frustrating, because I know, like, for me, downward dog, sorry, I'm like, it's hard for me to talk because I'm tired, but grabbing the blanket helps your hands stay in place without it being too frustrating. So now you're just gonna pedal out your feet. Take your time here to just feel that stretch in your calves when you pedal your feet. Okay. Breathing into each tension you feel. I'm probably doing this wrong, but it's just like a little rough downward dog. Because we're on the bed, so it's not as stable, which is okay. So I'm just gonna pedal out until I feel comfortable. Maybe stop pedaling and see what it feels like to just do a regular downward dog without all the pedaling and wiggling my hips, because I like that little sensation that comes with wiggling my hips in a downward dog. And I might lift one leg, totally optional, just seeing how that feels. Okay, so let's come back down and let's go back into a child's pose just to relax from all that downward dogging we've been doing. So just back into a child's pose. Feel free to rock side to side. And breathing here. Okay. So now I want to do those somatic exercises I was talking about. So you're going to go on your side Okay, so the arm that's on the bottom of you is going to stretch up and out like this. Hopefully you can see me. It's just stretching up and out. Okay, so like that. And your knees are just kind of bent in front of you like this. It doesn't really matter so much. Okay. And your other arm is going to palm facing the bed like this in front of your chest like this. And your head is going to be resting on the arm that's like reaching up and out under you. The arm that's under you. And what we're gonna do is you're going to pretend like someone's pushing you and rocking you forward and back, but you're doing this like you're pretending. Okay, so you're rocking forward and back like this. Okay, so we're rocking like this. So this is an exercise that I learned from one of the workout witches YouTube shorts, and I tried it, and it tends to calm me down like instantly whenever I do this. It's something about it. It's like something really calming about this exercise. So we're just rocking here for a little bit. Feel free to just rock and rock and rock, and then pushing using your the arm that's pressing down on the floor to get that momentum going, but also pretending like someone's also pushing you from behind to rock forward. So we're just rocking forward and back. I'm not like a professional, but something I notice is that my head it's hard to rest my head on my arm. It's like my head is too heavy for my arm. So I wonder what it would be like to like put a pillow under my head next time I do this. Okay, so let's rock a little bit longer on this side. Okay, let's switch sides. So just go to your other side. Okay, so now I'm on my other side. The arm that's on the bottom of you is just stretched out like this. I guess I can stretch it out a little bit more. I guess that makes more sense to stretch it out kind of a little bit diagonal instead of like straight up, shooting straight up. More like a little bit in front of you. And then the other arm is pressed down, palm on the bed, and we're just gonna rock again. Same thing. Rocking, using that arm for momentum, but also pretending like someone is pushing you from the back, okay? So we're just rocking again here. Getting into that stress relieving effect of this somatic exercise. And don't worry so much about doing it the right or wrong way. Don't overcomplicate this exercise. Just do however it feels comfortable for you. Because the goal of this exercise is just to relieve stress, lower your cortisol levels. Okay. My arm is like cramping. But okay, so now let's move on to our next position and pay attention at this moment after doing all that rocking, and pay attention to how relaxed you might feel after doing that. I definitely feel really relaxed right now, to be honest. But yeah, so we're gonna go on our backs now. Okay, so now we're gonna do a reclined pigeon. So, with your feet on the bed, bring one leg. I'm gonna bring my right leg and cross it over my left leg like this. And we're going to take that leg that's still on the bed and lift it like that off the bed to whatever level you're comfortable with in stretching this. You should feel this stretch in your right glute, and to deepen this stretch you can push that right knee away from you, and you'll feel that in your right booty cheek. Just breathing into it, feeling that stretch. Okay, so let's switch legs now. So take your left leg, cross it over your right leg like this. Lift that right leg off the ground. And optionally, push that left knee away from you and feel that stretch in your left glute. Okay, so now let's do a little twist, okay? So take your knees, take them towards your chest, and then drop them to your right. And then cactus your arms and look to your left. And feel that stretch wherever you may feel it. You have the option to take that right arm and just kind of hug yourself with it. This is making me sleepy. Okay, so now let's come back to center. And drop your knees to the left. Cactus your arms and look to the right. And feel that stretch. Very relaxing. Very relaxing. Okay. Okay, so now let's do a happy baby. So come back to center on your back. Take your legs and take your knees on either side of you. Grab your feet, grab the soles of your feet, and feel that really nice, satisfying stretch. When you do a happy baby, maybe rock your legs side to side like this. And just feel the pleasure that this position tends to bring for you. You have the option to also try to straighten your legs and see how that feels on your hamstrings and calves. And maybe just taking your feet in circles like this. That's always super pleasing for me when I do this. I'm just taking my feet in circles, straightening one leg, bending the other, straightening the other leg, and bending the other. And maybe take this into a little butterfly. Okay. So now let's imagine this light inside of us. Let's imagine this shining, divine light, this divine essence in our core, and imagining that light growing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It just keeps growing. It just keeps growing. There's nothing you could do. The light just keeps growing. And even if you have a hard time imagining this light growing, it's growing regardless. For any of you who have a hard time imagining, and it just keeps growing and growing until it reaches outside of your body. And it grows and it grows and it fills the entire room that you're in. So now this light is not only saturating you in it, but it's all throughout your room now. Like, your room is filled with this light. Okay? And imagine this light just completely transmuting any energy you don't want, any stuck energy, any low or dark energies. It's just automatically the presence of this light just transmutes all of your stress and all of your worries into just more light. Okay, you're glowing. Your room is glowing. You're entirely glowing and completely immersed in this light. It feels like you are in the sun, like the sun is shining on you. And now imagine a bubble forming around you. Just a bubble forming around you, a perfect bubble that just so happens to be indestructible and flame retardant. So this bubble has formed around you. And now imagine flames bursting around this bubble as a protective layer of fire flames. But your bubble, with it being indestructible and flame retardant, is not affected negatively by these flames. These flames are just an addition to your protection. And these flames are very, very powerful and very flamey, okay? They're just roaring. These flames are roaring. They sound so powerful. Okay? So there you have it. You and your aura is now cleansed and protected. Okay? Shielded. And now you can go to bed knowing that your aura is safe, that you are solid, you are protected, and filled with this divine energy. Okay? So yeah, guys. I'm not sure how long this session was, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a really good sleep, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you, and I hope you have a good night and sweet dreams. Okay.